shouldn't put the new wood right on.
I just want to explain one thing. This whole theory about roofing new shingles and plywood over an old roof with shingles and plywood. Why is this a good idea and why is this a bad idea? Well, for one, it's not a good idea at all. One, the members that support the roof that are diagonal, the load-bearing members of the roof trusses, right, are not able to withstand added weight plus wind pushing onto it. Depending on where you're at, up north or south, the roofs are pitched higher up north because of snow loads to get the snow to come off, and down south they're lower to also allow for more airflow because of how humid it is down here. Now stop. Now let's go to the second thing. Now, why would it be a bad idea? Well, there's the first one. Here's the second one. If the old roof is already outdated and you put new shingles on top of it, let's say it's a 30-year lifespan and you put a 30-year lifespan new roof on top of it. 10 years into the new roof, how do you get the old roof off to replace it because it's rotting? You'd have to rip off the new shingles and the new plywood. Stop. It actually increases mold and moisture damage underneath because of the added weight and less airflow that is restricted by having a new roof smack right on top of the old plywood. You know, there's moisture in the air, right? So it's not just the rain that hits your roof, it's the air, you know, the soffit goes like up underneath, like if I'm in the attic. Just pretend, up underneath the soffit and into the attic, and the air kind of circulates. You know, even though it's hot up there, you know it's humid, right? So your added weight is actually pushing down, right? Like this kind of. You don't feel it, but that moisture is adding all this mold and rotten wood that you just stacked a new roof on. And when you take the new shingles and plywood off to replace the old shingles and plywood, what do you think it's going to be like putting a used roof on a house? You know what I mean? Because you already have these holes drilled at a certain angle, a certain pitch. Let's say your boards are like this, and you screw them or you nail them in, right? You should screw them, don't nail them. I'm not a roofing expert, but I know what the fuck I'm talking about. You screw them in, right? As you're building up your roof going further out, right? That plywood is drilling into the same 2x4. Those holes weaken the 2x4, and you're going to keep stacking roofs on top of this. It might be okay now, but it doesn't mean it's okay, and we should stop doing this. It's not a good idea at all. It's cheap and it's lazy. That's all it is. Thank you.